Do you remember the two pretty much scrap Vorwerk VK135's that we got from Bartons, along with a heck of a lot of other stuff, for £20? Well, we are at this stage with them now. One of them pretty much is as done as it's going to get and ready to go. The other one just needs some minor surgery and then its consumables fitted, and we're going to have a look at how these once very expensive home cleaning systems work now that they have, well, they've gone backwards from trash and scrap now. They're now perhaps worth something once more. Let's have a look. You just chill out, guys. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, these two Vorwerks are as done as they're ever going to be. Bless them. They're a bit baggy. They're quite wobbly. Things come off that shouldn't come off at all. But on the whole, they're not too bad. We'll start with this one. Yeah, on both of these, the pivot joint this sits on, I mean, if you're careful, yes, it does stay put, but it's so worn, it takes zero effort at all. Probably safer to take it off than smash your foot with it. Everything came up really, really well. This is one of the handles. I now don't know which one it was, but they were both in the same place. So yeah, it all just washed up nicely and dried. Yeah, it came up really well. The bodies are like battered, utterly battered, and yeah, all of the transfers are worn down. But yeah, she came up pretty well indeed. I think that one's the better one. So, you know, we shall come on to that one. I haven't put a post-motor filter in these because it kills so much of the airflow. These motors are so fiddly and prone to burning out anyway, and obviously these have been sat in a storage unit for another decade on top of that, so I don't want to risk it. This EB30 version 2 in the teal green, missing the soft button, so this will never go soft again, and it's very flat to the ground, very worn. Both of these front pads have worn completely away, and it had to have a different coloured green bottom because I was missing that, but had a spare one of these, and yeah, it's very aggressive now because it has no real choice but to be, because it clamps itself down to the floor. What we need to do now is pop something into here, and I went through my stash of Vorwerk stuff from my other one of these, which I have, as you've seen before, and got some bags out. So we have some nice, genuine Vorwerk bags. There is also an filter, but for some stupid reason I ordered one and not two. So that's going to go in that one because I potentially have a home for this, so I want to give that to there. To be honest, it's not going to matter anyway. These bags didn't exist when this machine was new, so you know, it's better than it would have had. So we can fit a nice peppery flowy bag in, and in fact somewhere I thought I did have some Lavinia chips. Where did I put those? Knock off fragrance chips nonetheless. I don't know how strong these are. Oh, quite. And yeah, they will sit in the bag. There's a special compartment just there where it hasn't fallen out yet, so that's promising. We can clip this onto there. It does still snap down, luckily. And you know what, before we move on to the second one, we shall fit the handle. I'll get it plugged in, and we can give it a test. We'll start it off on number 1. Oh, and plug. Well, there we go, that's staying sealed now. impressive. The speed control doesn't work. That's interesting. The speeds aren't working. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's stuck at a lovely speed, especially for the state it's in. So that's good. I wonder what's wrong there. Let's just put the handle right down. And that moving as well. Oh well. I mean, anything more than that, and quite frankly, it clamps itself down so hard you couldn't move it anyway. And you know, it's obviously something to do with the potentiometer, because the soft start ramps it up and down. So that's a bit of a pain in the bum. I suggest we not care too much about that and move on to the other one, because the other one is a bit more original, complete, genuine and better condition as well. The floor head, for instance, is the same shade of green as the machine. It's not from the generation completely after this one, but it is missing its wheel. So what I did was I went on eBay and got a new genuine Latrone Castor roulette. Yes, this is roulette, isn't it? Russian roulette. Is this even worth it? So yeah, I mean, we instantly ruined the nicest because it's the other shade of green, but it's literally all you can get. So you need to find the tools and undo all of the screws on the bottom. Then this top shell will come off. Nothing we need to do with that, just be careful. I don't want to mess around with the springy, stringy thing. Then what we've got to do is manoeuvre this bracket up slightly. This is why I did this side, because this wheel needs the entire 3 layers taking apart and putting back down. This one should be it, because it's clamped down by this now. I knew that would be easier. Oh, well, we got the lid off. That is how nice she came out from that big pile of scrap in that bag and those crates. It's now a pile of scrap, but together, all the wheels are falling, all the brush rolls are falling out. That's fine. Yeah, she's good, folks. She's good. So we can get this one back on. Note that this has the better of the pads. Check, that's just not going to come straight out. I mean, oh, it's very loose and wobbly, sadly, but that's just what these do. Zip, zip, zip. And then when this is done, this floor head will now be fully functional. We need to pop the brush rolls back into place. Where's the red one? There it is. And then make sure it's clicked down. Pop this bottom part on, and we now have ourselves a head with all of its wheels. We can come to this part now, take this off, which is just as bad, and oh, look, this has one of those paper bags in there. I was trying to play with it, so I left it in there. Now we want one of these nice new bags here, if I can get it the right way in. There we go, in one way. Click. One of these maybe works, maybe doesn't, chips. And then the one, stupid me, pre-motor filter that I ordered. Although looking at how that other one works with its speed control, I'm glad I didn't order it a second one now. We can put this in there very nicely, like so. Click that on to its part, bring you up so that you can see as we put that on, click that down, and this one, I mean, even with its very structural, mustn't be removed cable ties on the head, is the better one. So, see if it cleans any better. Let's see if its flipping speed control works. I still don't think that head's clipped down properly. There it is. But it's instantly nicer to use because the head isn't being sucked into the pile. Yeah! So very noisy. The head features should work as well. Yeah, soft. Very nice indeed, though it doesn't sound anywhere near as nice as the other machine, but I'm not swapping the motors around the bodies now. It's got plenty of lots of airflow indeed, and it runs okay, which is good because it potentially has a home to go to. Because if you remember, I had these Vorwerk VK135's dropped off because the lady they just weren't worth bothering with anymore, quite honestly. But I know the lady who had them, and she was a very little old lady. And what I'm going to do is, I offered it at the time, and now we fitted the wheels and put the filter in, which is all I was waiting to do. I'm going to message her now and see if she would like this for, you know, a small nominal fee, nothing big, nothing major. You know, would you like a fantastically massive upgrade to these knackered, tired old Vorwerks in the form of a, well, still a knackered, tired old Vorwerk, but one that works a lot better. She doesn't use the tools, she wants something quite lightweight. I think it's probably going to be okay. Certainly give it a go and hope, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do with these things. I fixed them now. This one works fine. This one works fine, but only on like one setting, so I don't know. If anybody needs a free vacuum, I guess it would do them for that. Or I could have a look into it and see if I can fix it. But whatever. We got one good one going, so yeah, there we go. The Barton scrap is not so scrap anymore. We hope you have enjoyed our little Vorwerk adventure. Do you have any of these vacuums? Or an older Vorwerk machine? Do let me know down below. But until the next time, I, and probably some other various Vorwerks, will see you soon. Bye bye.